everyone, today's video is going to be an inventory. So recently I posted my makeup inventory and I talked about doing counts of other aspects of my life, and a lot of y'all were like, yes girl, please do it. So here I am. I'm going to be talking about my skincare, hair care, and body care today. So this is just kind of everything that lives in my bathroom because my makeup does not live in my bathroom. So this is just everything else that is kind of beauty related. I will be doing probably clothes. And I'm thinking about doing some kind of houseware inventory. I gotta figure out how the best way I'm gonna do that, but that's what I'm thinking about. So, I wanted to talk about this because I didn't think I had an issue with skincare or body care. I was like, I just have a few of everything. I use it up, it's fine. I was wrong. I have a lot more than I thought. Some of them I can tell you why. Some of them I just have accumulated a lot and I didn't realize it. So it's really good to do these things. And, I talk a lot about environmentalism on this channel. I've been kind of shifting towards that. I think it's important for the whole world, honestly. And the number one way that you can help the world is to reduce your consumption. And that's of everything. That's of, electricity and water, of gas. Gas is huge. Of food, we overeat in America and we have a lot of food waste, which is huge. But also of things that are kind of unnecessary, like skincare, body care, makeup, things like that. So reducing your waste is really the best thing you can do. And so I do try to cut items out of my skincare routine or body care routine. And sometimes I can do it, and sometimes I'm like, no, I need that. Or need is maybe a strong word, but like I can see a difference and I'm not happy. So, that's what I'm kind of working with. That's kind of my mindset. I'm excited to do this inventory, but I'm also a little ashamed. But we're all growing and learning and doing better. And that's all we can do. Like, I can't go back in time and fix that I've accumulated some of this stuff, but I can make sure I'm using it up. I'm getting my use out of it, because if you just throw it away, that's even more wasteful. Either way, you're going to have that packaging trash, but to just throw something away without even using it, it's just kind of grotesquely wasteful to me. So get use out of it and then decide if I need to really purchase those things again. So for toner, I have one. I do like a toner. I can tell a difference without one. I've tried to go without them. So I do have one toner. I use the same one for morning and night. The one I have now, I actually got at TJ Maxx, and it is a really environmentally conscious brand, and I'm really happy with it. So for serums, I have two. I have a day serum and a night serum. I might end up just trying to go down to one, but obviously if you eliminate things like that, then I'm going to just be using it twice as much. So maybe not. I'll see. I'll look into that. But I have two now. I use one a day and night. Moisturizers, I have 10. I do know that only one of those is full size, and I'm using that right now. So I like to have a day cream and a night cream. I do have dry skin, so I like a really luxurious thick night cream, but if I use that in the day, then I can't put makeup on. So I have two, and I'm comfortable with that. Whenever I do an inventory, I always count things like minis or travel size or like foil packets. I count those all the same as one. Just for me, it's the same. It's easier. It's taking up room in my collection and in my life. So that's how I like to do it. Some people in the past have not liked that I do that, but it's what works for me. And so that's kind of what matters. So I do have 10 moisturizers. I know a lot of those are foil packets and only one of those is full size, but still I need to get through those and use them. For eye creams, I have one. I use the same day and night. I don't like what I'm using now, and I do feel like I need a difference. So I've done some research, because some people say that you don't need an eye cream because they're the same as skincare, as like your regular moisturizer. And from the research I've read, that can be true, but some eye creams have a lot more thick emollient ingredients because you need it, because you age more under your eyes than anywhere else. And I am 27. Yes, I'm 27, and I do have some under eye, like very fine lines. It's not a huge deal, but I want to use an eye cream to help mitigate that, because I don't want to be 30 and like have the under eyes of a 55-year-old. Not that 55 is that old. I should have gotten older, but it is if you're 30, So I think I might be getting another eye cream soon to have a day and a night one. For cleansers, I have 5. I like to be using 3 cleansers at once. I like one in my bathroom, like in my shower, one to remove makeup, and one to do a second cleanse. However, what I'd really like to have is just have one cleanser going and have makeup erasers. Those like microfiber cloths. So I got one of those for Christmas from my dad, and it's a game changer. Like, it removes my makeup better than any other makeup remover I've ever tried. And I don't feel like I have to do a secondary cleanse because my skin is just so clean. And I'm not using more, like, I have to buy the item, but it doesn't get used up. Like a makeup remover, it gets used up and then I have to throw it away and get a new one or recycle it, but still. So Dream Becky would have one cleanser and have enough makeup erasers to last me a week. But after each use I wash it because I do wear a lot of makeup and I think that's probably the best thing to do. So after each use I wash it, and so I only have one. So I wash it, I immediately put it in the washing machine. Then the first load I do, I have it ready. So I try to be able to have it, at least once a week, but I would like to have enough that I could have like 7 and just only use those, and just keep a cleanser in the shower. But right now I only have one and that's okay. I'm using it when I can, and I've got 5 cleansers besides that. For makeup wipes, I don't really like having makeup wipes. I had a package because I was working out every day after school, and it was the best way for me to remove my makeup. I haven't been doing that very much lately. Bad, I know, but I just haven't. So I have one set of makeup wipes. I would like to get those completely just gone and never buy them again because they're terrible for the environment. And they're not that great for your skin either, honestly. I have one lash booster, it's like a lash serum. My mom had it and she didn't want it and she gave it to me. I'll probably start using it before the wedding. See how I like it, but I've got one of those. I have 2 spot treatments. Both of those are those little like patches that you can put directly on your pimples. So I have 2 of them, like 2 little packages of the circles. I think I got them from a subscriber a while ago, if I remember correctly. I've never bought those. For face masks, so this includes face masks in a tub and sheet masks, I have 16. I know some of those are sheet masks, which are single use, and a lot of those are just like mini little face masks. And I love to face mask, but I never think about it. I'll get home, I'll take my makeup off, put on my skincare, and then I'm just like, I don't want to put a face mask on over this, that seems wasteful. I just never think about it. So I would like to use those and then maybe not buy any more because I don't know that I really need them. And sheet masks, though I love them and they're so great, I do feel like they just create so much extra waste and they're pretty wasteful, but I do love them. Similarly, eye masks, those like under eye patches, I like them a lot, but I think they're just very wasteful. But I do have 3 of those at the moment. For facial scrubs, so I like to have one in the shower to really scrub my face if I can feel, I don't know about y'all, but sometimes if I'm like putting on my face wash, I feel like there's like 10 inches of dead skin and grossness. And so when I get that way, I'll scrub my face. I have 4 of those right now, so I'd like to only have 1. I know they're all mini, so they're all like little baby guys, but still, I'd like to just have 1. For body scrubs, I have 1, which I'm fine with. I like to use a body scrub before I shave. For bath bombs, I have 4. So similarly, I really like bath bombs. I like to take bubble baths, but I never do it. I just never think about it. I never really make time to do that. So I have 4. 2 of them I got for free, or one was for free, one was a gift, and 2 of them I bought, but I would like to use them. I've seen some people, it was actually like, I was watching somebody haul a thing that they got at like a niche boutique. So I'm very far removed from it. But they were talking about bath bombs that they sold that were hand pressed, that there was no like, I don't know, there wasn't really any like mechanical, like engine, like electricity usage of it. It was like all hand done, which is good. And it was all natural, like environmentally threatening items. And the plastic it was wrapped in wasn't really plastic. It was like a plant, like a plant-based plastic, and it immediately it biodegrades in like 60 days. And I'm like, those kind of bath bombs I'd feel good about using. But I don't have them and I don't really have access to them. So I'd like to use those. But I have 4 now. I'm going to use them because, like giving them to someone isn't helping the environment. Like that's not better. And if you just throw it away, like that's still incredibly wasteful because the packaging and trash and all the materials that's used within it is still being used. It's just, it's still being like consumed. It's just instead of you actually using it, it's just being thrown away. And I can't do that. Like I hate throwing away food. I hate really throwing away anything. So I'm not going to just chuck stuff out. I'm going to use it even if I don't like it. So I got 4 bath bombs. I'd like to use them up and then not really have any. For body washes, this is my shame. So, you know, I try to remind myself, like, we learn from our mistakes, we grow, we don't make them again. That should be the goal. You know, if you're like, oh, I shouldn't have done this, and then you go and do it again, then you're not growing. But Bath & Body Works, I like their body washes a lot. I will probably, once I use up the absurd amount I have right now, I will probably switch to something a little better for the environment, but I like their body washes, and they have a semi-annual sale, and they were like $4 a piece, and I went crazy, like way crazy, especially considering, again, just with that mindset of not consuming unless you need to. I don't wash my body every day. I shower every day, but if I don't feel like I'm dirty or like smelly or anything, or, you know, sometimes you just feel dirty. If I don't feel that way, then I don't wash my body. I just like rinse it off in the shower. So it takes me about, I probably go through 3-ish body washes a year. I currently have 18. Isn't that stupid? Like, there's no other word for it. It's stupid. Also, these body washes that I got at the semi-annual sale, a lot of them smell really plasticky, and I think it's because they're older from their collection. Like, they're not secretive about that. You know, they're old, retired scents. And they've been sitting in their bottle so long that they smell like the bottle. So they don't even have that lovely smell that I wanted. So I won't purchase from this Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale again, and I really don't recommend it, honestly. Because I did exactly what they want. They want you to buy way more than you need, which is a good business model. Like, I'm not trying to be hateful to them, but, like, it's not good for the world. And for body lotion, similarly, that Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale just got me. And I have 22 body lotions because I have one in my car that I hate it out of my body, so I just use it as, like, a hand cream that just lives in my car. For foot lotions, I did separate these. I kind of felt like that was cheating. Because I like with my makeup, I talk about like trying to clump as much together, but I do use foot lotions differently than body lotions. I have a foot lotion on the side of on my bedside table, and I use it when I'm going to sleep. So I have 3 of those. I'd like to just have one. I only use one at a time. For after sun lotion, I do have one. Again, I separated it because it's like a gel aloe vera that I use if I'm, you know, outside a lot and I get burned. Try not to get burned, but I have one of those. I have 2 SPFs, one for my face, one for my body, though I think they're probably going to go bad before the summer starts, so I'm probably going to end up chucking those, which again, I want to vomit saying that, but honestly, because I do spend the whole summer outside. I go to a field station and collect data and do my research, because if you don't know, I'm a scientist, and so I'm outside every single day for a huge chunk of the day for 4 months, so I need SPF that's not going to be bad. So I hate saying that, but I think that's probably bad because I think I got it when I moved to Savannah, which was in 2015. So I'm comfortable saying that in 2020 it's bad, and it's not going to help. For shampoos, so this is a little extra. I can admit this. I like to have a lot going on with the shampoo department. So I have a pink shampoo to keep my hair pink. Though it's going to be going back brown in like 6 months. Before my wedding, I'm going to have brown hair for my wedding, if you were wondering. I'm going to have fairy hair for my wedding, actually, if you know what that is. But I am going to have brown hair for my wedding. So I've had pink hair for for like 7 months now, and I love it. But I have a pink shampoo. I have a shampoo and conditioner that match. They're like the same thing. And so that's what I like. Those are like my essentials, I guess. And then if I have a shampoo that doesn't have a conditioner that matches, I keep that in the shower. So I use that if I'm using my hair mask, because my hair mask never has anything that matches. So I use that shampoo, hair mask. Then if I have conditioners that have no shampoo that matches, I use those in the morning because I condition my hair every morning before I like go to school, because I have to condition my hair or else it's way too tangly to do anything with. So I have 10 shampoos, again, way more than I need. And a lot of those are foil packets, but I still have them and I need to get them out of my collection. I have 5 conditioners, and I have 1 hair mask, which I'm good with 1 hair mask. That's fine. I have 1 hair oil that I like to use if my hair is feeling really dry, which it does a lot. And I've been trying to use that in the place of a detangler, and it's just not working, honestly. I'm not as happy with how my hair looks. So I will probably be purchasing a detangler soon. Right now I don't own one, but I need one. What I do is every morning I try to not use one. I try to just brush it without, but sometimes it just will not work. That's kind of what happened today. I used a hair mask, which automatically makes my hair a lot fluffier. And then I didn't have a hair detangler, so I used an oil, and it just, I don't love the way my hair looks today, but we're just going with it. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. So I have 1 hair oil, no hair detanglers, but I'd like one. I have 1 hairspray, which I'm fine with. Again, right now my hair is a lot shorter than it was, and it's freshly permed, so I don't feel like I need it to keep my hair big. It's pretty big on its own. But I like it for like lift of my hair, like big hair, or for like if I'm doing an updo, which is like once every 6 months, to make sure that everything is doing what I want it to do. So I just have 1 of those. For hair styling products, so for me this is like mousse, gel, curl creams. Pretty much I use 2 hair styling products. I use hairspray, and I use 1 of those 3 things. And I use 1, and I scrunch my hair every day. It's pretty simple. That's why I like curly hair. It's easy to work with. So I have 5 hair styling products at the moment. I'd be fine with just 1. For dry shampoos, I know all of the dry shampoo I currently own I got from subscription services, which I haven't had in a long time. And I don't really use dry shampoo, but I currently have 6 of them. The main way I use dry shampoo right now is on the dogs, especially Kanga. If you don't know, that's Hippo's butt. Kanga's, if you'd like to see her, she's sleeping on the couch. There she is. It's very cold right now. It was snowing earlier, so they're both in their jackets. But she is very hairy, and so she'll get a little smelly, and so I will dry shampoo her. So if you have dry shampoo, you don't know what to do. It helps with your dog's smell. But I don't need any, but I have 6. For hair brushes, I just kind of have collected some because I use a pick, which a lot of times will come in a pack of 3. And so I just keep them until, because eventually they break, or either the handle will break off, or a lot of the tines will break out of it. It happens. And then I use a wet brush to brush like my whole hair after I get out of the shower if I'm not doing anything, like if I shower at night. So I have 2 wet brushes right now because my mom gave me one a few years ago, and I still use it. It works fine. It's not like, you know, all the bristles haven't come out or anything. And then she got me a Jasmine one, because if you don't know, Jasmine's my very favorite Disney princess, and they made one, and she's like, I felt like you needed it, and I was like, I did. I'm sorry, Kanga's barking. She was being so good. I had to refilm this video because they were barking so much in the first one, like it was bad. So yeah, I have 2 wet brushes and 3 picks. So currently I have 5 hair brushes. I use 2 at a time, or 2 really. But so I just have some backups. I have 1 bar of soap. My cousin actually started a business where she's making soap, and my dad got me one for Christmas. So I have 1 of those. I haven't started using it yet. I think I'm going to use it on my body, but I'm not sure. For hand soaps, again, it's the Bath & Body Works sales that just get me. They went on sale for like $2 a piece, I want to say. They are still working and smell good, so that's nice. They weren't like old back stock, but I still have more than I need. I have 16 hand soaps, which is a lot. Stop it. For hand sanitizers, so these are getting Bath & Body Works, those little like hand sanitizer things. I keep one on the dog's leash because I feel gross sometimes after touching the dog poop bin, and then I come home and wash my hands, but sometimes I'm like, I just need to do it right now. And then I keep one on my purse and 1 on my book bag, so I usually have 3 going. I currently have 10, so I have a back stock again. I get those for Christmas a lot. For toothbrushes, I got a lot for Christmas. You know, that's fine. Plus, if you can ever get a free toothbrush, I grab it. So I currently have 5 toothbrushes. I just use 1 at a time, but I have 5. For toothpaste, I have 2. I keep a toothbrush and a toothpaste at school in my desk, so after lunch I can brush my teeth, and then I keep 1 at home. So that's why I have 2 toothpastes. And then for mouthwash, I have 3. I have 1 I'm using, and then I got 2 little minis. We went to Austin for a conference, and they had mini mouthwashes, so I just kept them all, and I'm going to use them here. So I have 3 mouthwashes, but usually I just have 1. And that is my body and skincare collection. It's a lot. I have a lot of stuff, a lot more than I thought. So I'm glad I did it. Hopefully this was helpful for you. Like I said, I will be doing other inventories throughout probably the next month or so, because they take a while to count and do all that. But I hope you found this video helpful and enjoyable. Anyway, as always, if you have any questions, requests, suggestions, or comments, go ahead and leave those down below, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.